When our wonderful planning team are writing and designing these shows, there are always going to be those 1, 2, or 3 items that really stand out. This is one of them. This is a core collection of coins that everybody needs to own. You are seeing something on the screen that makes me smile and also squirm at the same time, because it's a price that we've never done. And in the 8 years I've been at HSN, I've never seen it. I expect huge things from this mic.
I've sold thousands of these sets for as much as $500 a set. As a matter of fact, if you go to hsn.com right now, and Luciano, perhaps we can do that, search proof quarters 1999 through 2009, complete set. And I'll get to those here in just a second. These are all of the quarters. These are the proof quarters. We already have 10 of these gone, and everyone, 358 left.
That's all. That is all. Please
it.
Understand.
These are in the original government packaging. The only place to get them is in the original government packaging. This is the original government issue proof set. You get 11 sets. You get the 10 state quarters, the 50 state quarters, and the 6 territorial quarters. Basically, first from the first value standpoint, or the first value reference here, do not wait too long on these. I have to warn you about this. We are selling these to you for less than you would have purchased them from the United States Mint. There it is right there. These are the same exact quarters. No, there's absolutely no difference other than I've taken a hammer, smashed them out of there, and put them in a red oak presentation box. That is a customer pick. That is a customer pick for $449.
Those coins are these coins.
Those are the same exact coins.
Okay,
the same exact coins.
And folks, that is why our phone lines are electric right now. I just need to stress.
And are going to be. It's very important for you to understand and very important for you to get on the phone. Now, here, I'll explain to you why. And what happened was I was able to get an exceptional deal. Like I said, I wished I would get 2,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000, but I have 350 now. And about to be 250, 150. I mean, these are going to go extremely quickly. I have the nationally advertised catalog here. Here's one of the things. So you look at this, and this is kind of the reason you don't see these things, is kind of one of the dirty little secret of coin dealers, is the fact that each and every one of these, if you break these out and sell the coins individually, you can get a whole lot more money for them. So let me go down here. I want to go down here to the last set. These are the territorial quarters that were made in 2009. In the nationally advertised catalog, if you buy each and every one of these individually, they are going to run you a mere... Let me turn the page here. I'm on the wrong page. I get a drum roll or some sort of a thing like that. $10.75 a piece.
Boy.
These are $10.70. There's 6 of those. That's $65.
Start adding this up.
That's now we're $149.95. So that's $65. Just going, okay, I get that 65. So let's go backwards to the 2008. Now, I want to point out the 2008 because the 2008 Hawaii quarter that you see right there is the single most valuable proof quarter the United States government has made in the last 50 years. That coin by itself in the nationally advertised catalog, $46.
Okay.
So we're $106. And by the way, the other coins in this set are $17.95 a piece.
Okay.
So you have $17.95 times 4, which is $72, and $46 is $120, and 65 is $185 for these coins.
Okay.
Okay, that's $185 for these 11 coins. I insist you take the rest, okay?
Please.
You're going to take all. You're going to get all of them, okay? And people are going, well, you know, what are some of the other ones worth? Well, you know, the 1999s, that first year of issue is a mere, what are those? Those are only $12.50 a piece. Right. So this one's only $50 for this particular set. The key to this is price. The key to this is value. The roadblock to this is quantity. And it's funny, we have our great buyer here. She said, that's all you got? And I said, that's all I got. She goes, I can't get 100 more, 200. This is, you have to understand, we can't make the coins ourselves. Okay, that's counterfeiting. They frown on that. Okay, they really frown on that. I don't think I'd do well in prison. So because of that, we are limited to what is in the marketplace, and I bought every single solitary thing that I could in the marketplace. That allows me to do the price break. Now, I have sold many hundreds and thousands of these sets, but not at $149.95. Now, one last thing. There is other people that may be out there and not do $149, but they might do $199 or maybe $229 or $249, but they'll say, well, you know, I'm going to sell them to you in the lenses, but you don't get the boxes. Okay? I want to walk over there in front of Adam real quick, and I want to explain something to you. When the box, because they made these 2 different ways. In other words, they all come like this. But they did a quarter-only set, and then they did it in the big proof set. The key to this are these little quarter-only boxes. These are extraordinarily valuable. This box empty is about $10 or $12.
Empty?
Empty. Because you can put one of those in from a regular proof set, and it sells for a significant premium in the original single box that you have right there. In the original single box that you have right there. Now, here's the problem. Of course, every single phone line, as you can imagine, is just stacked right now. I have 280 now left. I started with 360. I've got about half that many people at the very least on the phone. So understand what your opportunity is. Now, these are not, and please do not confuse these with the regular issue state quarters that you got at the bank or the post office or in your change. These are the proof coins. These were made at the San Francisco Mint. They're available one place and one place only, and that is in this package right here. They are the S-minted coins that are proof collector presentation pieces.
Yes.
They are literally as much as 500 to 1,000 times rarer, 500 to 1,000 times rarer than the regular issue quarters, okay, the uncirculated quarters. So that is the true and abject value of these right here, is the fact that they only come in here. Here's the original mint packaging with all of the original mint boxes that you have. And that is the key to the collectability and the desirability. Every one of these, of course, sold out in 1999, 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way out through 2009 with the territorial quarters.
Folks, can we show everybody online again if we have an opportunity?
Right.
HSN.com, the same coins. The difference is that they've been broken down and placed in that presentation box. $450 with $14 shipping.
You can buy the. I have the box empty for $59.95. So you want to buy these, bring them out, put them in a box. You can do that for $210.
I'm still way ahead.
Right.
I'm way ahead, which is why these are screaming. So this is a last chance. These are when that clock hits 0. At the latest, we will be stamping this sold out. So if you'd like to get them, the value is obviously there. And, you know, we talk about the collectability and, you know, how rare these are in terms of being able to get everything, including the original government packaging. But really, the value leads this story. Mike has presented these items several times over the years.
Several times. 1,000 times.
Thank you.
Okay.
Never at this price.
You understand,
Ever.
While the baseball coin was the single fastest selling coin, there is nothing that has sold more than the state quarters.
It's a must-have. You've got to own it.
Right.
Whether you're a big-time collector or a beginner.
It does not matter. And if you're going to own them, you might as well own the presentation pieces that were made exclusively and expressly for collectors and only come in these packages that you see right here. And that is the key to the desirability, the key to the collectability. Now, one of the things that we're going to have to be aware of is, once again, price break is time and or quantity limited. The problem here is quantity, not time. This is what I have. This is the only primetime presentation I've ever done of these at $149. I've got 200 left and just about that many people on the phone. So we have about a minute on the clock. I suspect that's about what you're going to have. And if we maybe can count these down, if that's possible. We have a count up clock and a count down clock. I think because we've now crossed the Rubicon, over half sold out at this point, the point of no return, if you will. And there's the sold, as you can see, 186. And if we pop over, we can see the left. That we have, which is going down far faster than the sold. So there is what, wow.
In fact, Mike, I do believe, are we going to be calling this sold out any second?
I think once we get, the clock will be, should be about the sellout, in all honesty. We're going to be right about there. We'll probably be within 10 or 20 seconds. Yeah,
you did predict this.
Well, this is like predicting the sun's going to come up tomorrow. You know, when I have something of this magnitude. Remember, very quickly in the last 30 seconds here, understand what we have is I've only got 12 dozen of these sets left. Remember, these coins right here by themselves, $10.75 a piece. This set right here, this set that you see right here is $120 coin by coin. This is a $46 coin right here. This is a $46 coin by itself. There's 56 coins in here. You're paying $2.50 a coin. Okay? I think if we go any longer on this, because I have so many more people on the phone than we have, I suspect if you dial in the next 10 seconds, you may have an opportunity. We'll keep them updated, but it's almost a guaranteed sellout.
Folks, congratulations if you're in the ordering process. Make sure your order is reserved. How exciting is this? But we are still only a little way into the show.